Long, hard road it's been, but it doesn't much matter to the Grateful Dead's Bob Weir. How this veteran rock and roller and the rest of the band just keep on trucking when real life returns. When the Grateful Dead first started touring back in the age of Aquarius, fans poured into VW buses decorated with the psychedelic symbols of the 60s and followed them to concert after concert. Well, because that loyalty endures nearly 3 decades later, the Dead are still alive as one of the biggest and most consistent box office draws in rock and roll. It's not bad for a band that boasts just one top 10 single and releases albums about as often as the Democrats get elected to the White House. But unlike elected officials, the Dead don't use their stage for politics. Mark Hafley looks at the long-living success of the Grateful Dead in tonight's Nightlife.
It's great work if you can find it. The Grateful Dead have been enjoying the ride for 27 years. From a San Francisco LSD-influenced hippie house band, they've turned their freewheeling sound into a 3-generational psychedelic quilt wrapped around their very own tie-dyed nation of deadheads.
I'm a banker.
And some are doctors, lawyers, and candlestick makers, composing this crazed caravan of followers, some who have taken job leaves and school leaves to travel like gypsies from state to state in search of the perfect riff.
Wyoming and Nebraska and Iowa and Illinois and into Indiana. We did shows there. And then we went to Ohio, but we missed a show because we were fixing our bus en route.
There really isn't a good demographic description of who the Deadhead is. That they come in all shapes and sizes and ages and occupations and endeavors and backgrounds and everything.
Sort of what the Dead's music is all about. A little bit of everything, from blues to straight-ahead country rock. The Dead have meshed a collection of sounds that only years of togetherness can produce.
When you're up on stage with the Dead, are you part of them, or are you still yourself when you're up there?
No, I'm one of the fingers on the hand at that point.
Is it important to maintain a difference, to keep a difference? Is that part of the success of the band?
Well, my persona on stage is, it's awful difficult to describe. But
you've been called the orchestra leader of the band. A few of the articles I've read, anyway.
Really? I was unaware, but basically, I have no particular axe to grind. I am the music. That's it. I leave everything else behind. We've been working together for a long time. 27 years, I think it is now, maybe 28. I'm not sure, but we've more or less learned to sort of leave the ego stuff and all that behind and just get to the point, which is the music. We have a policy: no politics, no religion. The stage is not a pulpit nor a podium. None of us could feel good about that. There's a certain amount of power that we have, and we all thoroughly despise power, and we'll have nothing to do with it. It's, you know, it's there, but we're not going to do anything with it. You know, Confucius was the one who said, "Absolute power corrupt absolutely." I believe that to the core of my soul.
What make men go crazy when a woman wears evening gown?
But off stage, Weir and other members of the Dead will use their celebrity to advance a cause. Weir's latest is fighting legislation that threatens one of America's largest remaining stretches of forest in Montana.
Over the last 25 years, we've been flying back and forth to, say, Seattle or Vancouver, Portland, over and back to San Francisco, over the Pacific Northwest. And 25 years ago, it was forest all the way up there. You know, the little patches of forest gone. Now there are little patches of forest left. Once you see the pattern, once you see what's happening, you can't not be concerned.
A major concern for band members is the drug rap that's been dogging them for years.
We're not all messed up on stage. We went through that phase in our lives, and it didn't pay off for us. When we started to to realize, listen, this demands more of us than we can. We have to bring more to this party than we can if we're all messed up. When we realized that, the music went to another level.
Soared another level.
And we became immensely more popular.
The Dead had to cancel most of their late summer concert schedule due to the illness of frontman Jerry Garcia. But if you need a little Dead fix, you can always visit your local shopping mall and pick up a Jerry Garcia designer tie. But Deadhead alert, don't worry about this band disbanding. According to Weir, they've yet to paint their masterpiece.
As I see it, we don't have a style. We can do anything we want, so anything that comes into my head, I can do. That's a little daunting because, you know, it's the blankest of canvases, and you know, the blank canvas is about the most daunting thing there is on earth. But at the same time, it's kept me busy, given me all the creative expression I could possibly use.
In May and June of this year, the Grateful Dead had the top concert grosses of any band in the nation, averaging $1.5 million per stadium show. And if you're a Deadhead, don't despair. Doctors say Jerry Garcia is only suffering from exhaustion and will be able to return to performing soon. And we will be returning tomorrow with a special Real Life from London. I'm Cassandra Clayton. At home, at work, and at play, we're talking about what you're talking about. Thanks for making real life a part of your life. We'll see you next time.